From a drug dealer fleeing in a Dodge Challenger to a scat-packed Dodge Charger who made a disaster fleeing over 160 miles per hour, to a stolen Camaro who crashed with multiple vehicles at the intersection, and many more. 2025, when a Trooper Mulvey was on routine patrol along State Road 826 westbound, when a black Ford Mustang with white stripes caught his attention, weaving recklessly through traffic. He activated his lights and sirens and waited for the driver to pull over safely. But instead, the Mustang's engine roared and the driver made his choice, accelerating hard in a desperate bid to escape. The pursuit was intense as Alejandro Garcia Estrada pushed the Mustang to its limits, weaving across lanes and shoulders, narrowly avoiding collision after collision, the speedometer climbing past 120 miles per hour. He continued southbound at breakneck speed and took the exit ramp, but as he approached the intersection, he blew through a steady red light without hesitation. And the inevitable happened.
Just crashed out.
Trooper Mulvey jumped from his vehicle with weapon drawn and moved toward the overturned wreckage. Estrada was trapped inside the crumpled cabin, and with help from an off-duty Miami-Dade officer, they extracted him from the twisted metal. Once free, Estrada became combative, fighting both officers despite his injuries, until Trooper Mulvey deployed his taser and gained control. Secured in Trooper Hernandez's patrol vehicle, Estrada tried one last desperate move, offering a bribe and claiming he had money stashed in the city if they'd just let him go. The offer fell on deaf ears. He was transported to Jackson West for medical clearance, then to Turner Guilford Night Correctional.
It starts like so many routine patrols. A weaving Mustang, a suspicious tag, a burst of speed. But within seconds, blue lights ignite and engines roar to life. From Florida interstates to Arkansas back roads, these suspects don't just run, they gamble everything at triple-digit speeds. Spike strips, pit maneuvers, aviation units overhead. Every decision matters. One wrong move and it's catastrophic. Buckle up, because these pursuits spiral out of control fast.
On January 24th, 2021 at 6:48 in the morning, a silver Ford Mustang weaving across Bass Cross Road, the tag didn't match and the driver's eyes were locked on the rearview mirror, watching and waiting. The trooper approached cautiously, flashed his flashlight at the window, and the Mustang vanished into the morning darkness.
Stop sign, turn left on Main Street. Coming up. Light at 14 and crossed over.
The chase was on, tearing east on Bass Cross Road before making a hard left onto State Route 54, blowing straight through the stop sign without hesitation. Emergency lights painted the pre-dawn sky as the Mustang ignored every stop sign and every red light along the way. State Route 54, and State Route 100 straight through without slowing, the driver pushing over 100 miles per hour through 35 miles per hour residential zones, carving blind curves, and nearly colliding head-on with an innocent motorist turning into their driveway.
Nearly hit a car and turned into a driveway. Past mile marker 4 on 54 West.
The trooper's radio crackled with information that Philpott Ferry Road was a dead end, so he backed off and let the suspect seal his own fate. Moments later, the Mustang left the pavement and disappeared into the woods.
Ten-4, thank you. $10.50.
Get up! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! You're at gunpoint! Show me your hands! Get out the car and show me your hands! Now!
663 Lagrange, I got him at gunpoint.
Show me your hands! Walk towards me! Get on the ground now! I said get on the ground!
The driver hesitated, then emerged with a cell phone and cord still clutched in his hand, slowly turning and slowly dropping to his knees. Handcuffs clicked. Anthony Corey Swansea, 23 years old. When asked why he ran, Swansea's voice was barely a whisper. "My license is suspended. I just got a good job, and jail would mess that up." The stolen tag, the missing insurance, the desperate gamble, it all came crashing down in those woods. Swansea was transported to Troup County Jail, where he was released to staff without incident. The job he was trying to protect was gone, and the freedom he was running to keep was forfeit. Some gambles you never win. On January 31st, 2026, at approximately 10:59 p.m., Trooper Holmes conducted a traffic stop on a black Dodge Challenger. The vehicle was traveling northbound on United States Highway 167 and was observed traveling at a recorded speed of 115 miles per hour in a posted 60 miles per hour zone. Trooper Holmes advised Troop F dispatch of the traffic stop. As he approached the vehicle, he detected the odor of marijuana emitting from the interior. He instructed the driver to exit the vehicle and advised him he was under arrest. The driver refused to comply and re-entered the vehicle as the trooper attempted to remove him. The vehicle then fled the traffic stop.
Under arrest. For what? Yes, sir. County on 1037. Passing Highway 7, he's in the southbound lane, he's walked down the road. Coming up the highway to home. TBI, all the way to Holmes.
Trooper Holmes performed a TVI, which caused the suspect vehicle to leave the roadway to the right. After leaving the roadway, the suspect vehicle struck a chain-link fence belonging to Apache Industrial Services, resulting in approximately $1,500 in damage and successfully disabling the vehicle.
Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Crawl out! Crawl out! Crawl out the driver's side! 23-1, looks like the driver's bailed. I got the passenger at gunpoint. Hey, the driver bailed. It's a black male, white beater. Crawl out! Where'd he go?
I don't know. How am I supposed to know if I'm right here?
Come here. Walk. 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 Turn around. Hands on the car. Where'd he go? I don't know. I got the car. Got it.
The passenger refused to identify herself or provide any information regarding their destination or the driver's identity. She was later transported to Union County Jail. The driver was not located at that time, and a search was conducted utilizing drones and an Arkansas Game and Fish K-9 unit. As a result of being dragged by the suspect vehicle, Trooper Holmes sustained injuries to his right knee. The driver was charged with felony fleeing, reckless driving, fleeing on foot, speeding, no driver's license, failure to present, misdemeanor criminal trespass, criminal mischief, and resisting arrest. And as of February 6, 2026, the driver was being held at Union County Jail on a $500,000 bond. It was May 15, 2024, when a yellow Dodge Challenger with Arkansas tags cutting through traffic, no turn signal, and drifting over the double yellow line. The trooper got behind the vehicle and watched as the driver's erratic behavior continued, crossing center lines multiple times before finally attempting the traffic stop. The Challenger turned onto Pinecone Road and crawled forward at low speeds for about 100 yards before stopping. The trooper gave verbal commands through the PA system to put the vehicle in park and turn it off, but the driver, Aaron Sadler, refused every command and suddenly took off. Before the dust settled, Sadler jumped out clutching a large backpack and tried to run, but the trooper was faster and took him down within seconds. The search revealed the truth: 9 plastic bottles of promethazine in a cardboard box in the rear floor, multiple plastic bags containing just over 4 pounds of marijuana in the backpack, another bottle of promethazine, and $3,720 in cash stuffed in Sadler's left front pocket. He was transported to Pulaski County Jail and booked on possession with intent to deliver marijuana, possession of prohibited depressants, fleeing in a vehicle, reckless driving, criminal mischief, possession of instrument of crime, improper turn signal, and no insurance. On September 20th, 2023, Trooper Lucas was traveling westbound on Interstate 440 when 2 vehicles racing at an extremely high rate of speed passed him. He activated his emergency lights and siren and attempted to catch up. He estimated their speed at approximately 150 miles per hour. The lead vehicle took the Interstate 30 eastbound exit. The tail vehicle, a white Dodge Challenger, continued Interstate 30 westbound. Another state trooper spotted the Challenger approaching the 65th Street exit, and pursuit was called with Trooper Lucas as the primary unit.
towards me right now!
The driver stepped out into the darkness and surrendered, lying flat on the asphalt. Another trooper moved in, securing Dimitri Barton in handcuffs. Trooper Lucas approached the passenger side, weapon drawn, and ordered Amparo Lopez out. She'd been begging him to stop, but he wouldn't listen. Now she was paying the price. Barton was transported to Baptist Hospital, medically cleared, and taken to Pulaski County Detention Center. A crash report was filed for the innocent driver, sideswiped in the chaos. It was March 4th, 2024, when a Trooper Shira with the Florida Highway Patrol was on patrol stationary on the paved median of Interstate 75 near mile marker 153 when he noticed a white Dodge Charger traveling northbound with blacked-out window tints. He merged onto the inside lane and overtook the vehicle, attempted to pull it over by activating his emergency equipment, but the white Dodge Charger changed lanes from the inside to the middle lane and into the right lane, weaving around traffic and taking the County Road 762 Tucker's Grade exit. Trooper Sierra advised the Fort Myers Regional Communications Center of the failing pursuit, and the chase was on. The vehicle continued southbound on Interstate 75, driving recklessly, going around traffic and passing on the shoulder as Trooper Prosper took primary and got behind the vehicle. While going around traffic, Trooper Prosper was in the outside lane and the white Dodge Charger was in the middle lane, traveling at approximately 120 miles per hour. As the chase continued, the suspect attempted to go around Trooper Prosper, but both vehicles collided. The collision caused both vehicles to lose control and enter the grass shoulder near mile marker 148. Troopers exited their vehicles and ran to the suspect's vehicle with firearms drawn, instructing the occupants to exit. Shortly after, they took two black males into custody, identifying the driver as Tobias Burchard and the passenger as Roosevelt Williams. Trooper Prosper located the vehicle's keys in Mr. Cody's front shorts pocket and a plastic bag with a green leafy substance believed to be marijuana in Mr. Williams's front right pocket that field tested positive. Based on the totality of circumstances, Trooper Shira arrested Cody and charged him with aggravated fleeing with injury or damage, aggravated battery on a person using a deadly weapon, and reckless driving causing damage. Cody was taken to the Charlotte County Jail. On July 4, 2025, at approximately 11:45 a.m., Corporal Bob Love attempted to stop a purple Dodge Charger on Interstate 530 near the 30-mile marker. The vehicle had approached him from the rear at approximately 90 miles per hour. The operator, later identified as John Robert Stevenson Jr., had initially accelerated and fled from Sergeant Harris as Harris attempted to stop him for a traffic violation on U.S. Highway 65B nearing Interstate 530. Mr. Stevenson noticed Corporal Love and accelerated his speed after passing him on the left shoulder, starting to flee. Corporal Love initiated his emergency lights and sirens and began to pursue Mr. Stevenson.
Go ahead, bomb up. It's going 141, 28. Traffic light.
Mr. Stevenson began passing vehicles on the paved shoulder and veered in and out of traffic, while continuing to pass on the shoulder at speeds exceeding 150 miles per hour. The highest speed Corporal Love was able to clock on Mr. Stevenson was 158 miles per hour in a 75 miles per hour speed zone. Corporal Love started losing sight of Mr. Stevenson, and it appeared he took exit 24 north. Later, Troop E dispatch advised him that the vehicle was on Interstate 530 north near the 7-mile marker. Troop A then actively engaged in pursuit.
Primary.
25, I'll be you primary.
He got a gap on it. He's cutting in and out. Other people are primary. I'm not sure if it's primary or secondary, but I'm third.
Interstate.
10-4. I'm getting on the third row now.
Following a lengthy pursuit through Pulaski and Saline counties at speeds going over 140 miles per hour, Mr. Stevenson entered a roundabout and wrecked, leading to a total disaster on the road.
We are passing into PDASP with Benton.
10-4.
Tip forward to 20.
Started at 1016, but be sure they rear-ended somebody.
The Charger crashed violently, finally bringing the dangerous multi-county pursuit to an end, and Stevenson was taken into custody. He was charged with speeding 167 miles per hour in a 65 zone, criminal mischief second degree, battery first degree, fleeing in a vehicle causing serious physical injury, felony fleeing in a vehicle exceeding the speed limit, reckless driving first offense with serious physical injury, speeding, improper passing on right, improper passing on left, no signal, failure to yield to emergency vehicle, fictitious tags, failure to obey traffic control device, and obstructing governmental operations. March 18th, 2024, when a trooper running stationary radar on Highway 441 spotted a white Dodge Challenger cutting through traffic at what looked like 94 miles per hour in a posted 65 miles per hour zone. The radar confirmed it, 96 miles per hour and climbing. The trooper turned around to catch up, activated his emergency lights and sirens, but the Challenger didn't slow down. Instead, the driver blew through a red light at Northwest 77th Street and turned west, and the chase was on.
Here's the paper, they're going to call 6
the Challenger now pushing speeds over 130 miles per hour. The pursuit intensified as units coordinated ahead, and once the Challenger approached the exit for County Road, Lieutenant Thorson deployed stop sticks that successfully struck the driver's side rear tire.
Yeah, we're about to wait station. 04190. 10-4, 4266 at County Line. They're going to...
Alright, we do have a hit on the stop sticks. Alright, we're still going a little too fast to pit. Rear driver's side's going out.
10-4, rear driver's side going out.
9.2.
I'm right here with you. Kill it. Come on. Signal 4, signal 4.
10-4, signal.
Losing control. Stand by. Signal 4, signal 4.
10-4, signal.
K-9 Deputy Donnelly executed a successful pit maneuver that disabled the vehicle and brought the chase to an end. The driver, Kamari Stokes, was detained immediately along with his passenger, Brandell Crossley, who claimed he'd been asleep and woke up to red and blue lights, begging Stokes to stop, but he wouldn't listen. An inventory search of the vehicle revealed a black Ziploc bag containing a green, leafy substance wedged between the driver's seat and center console that field tested positive for marijuana. Stokes was transported to Advent Health for evaluation and once cleared, will be taken to Marion County Jail on charges of fleeing and eluding, driving with no valid license, and excessive speeding. On May 11, 2023, Atlanta police undercover units and the aviation unit had their eyes locked on a stolen purple Dodge Challenger, the same Challenger that had already fled from a trooper earlier that day. The aviation unit called out positions as the Dodge turned onto Log Haven Drive, then Chambers Drive before a trooper made visual contact as it turned west onto Collier Road, blowing straight through the stop sign at high speed. The trooper activated his lights and siren and the chase was on.
We're talking. Just played up Smith.
Alright, we're going to be going eastbound on Peoples. Eastbound on RDA. Eastbound on RDA. Alright, we're going to be getting onto I-20. We're going to be going I-20 westbound from J-Lo. Middle lane, still I-20 westbound.
You gave me the wrong address.
County Tower, line 301. Alright, he's driving on the shoulder, speeds are about 100. He's on I-20 westbound still.
Yes sir, West Route Cemetery, we're in a pursuit.
We're going to be coming up to Hamilton E. Homes on westbound MLK.
Hey there.
Alright, if you're marked, back off.
Is there gonna pop?
Come on, you know what's in the
they there?
Alright, still northbound Hamilton.
The Dodge blew through a red light and turned west on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. The driver, now in full flight mode, running red lights, driving on the wrong side of the road, forcing other motorists out of their lanes, nearly striking a marked patrol car and showing no regard for anyone in his path.
Right now, we're Irish traffic over there, so that's all. They don't need traffic lifters. That's 18 behind you.
Before the vehicle even stopped, both the driver and passenger bailed out and took off on foot, but they didn't get far, arrested within minutes by responding units. The driver was identified as Jarius Simpson and the passenger as Cameron Mathis. Both suspects and the stolen Dodge turned over to Atlanta police officer Jasmine Rivera. It was March 12, 2024, when a Clayton County Sheriff's Office elite Blackhawk unit had been tracking a stolen ZL1 Camaro, one of the most powerful muscle cars on the road. After locating the stolen vehicle, a deputy moved in and attempted to stop it. The driver slowed down for a second, just long enough to make the deputy think he might comply. Then the Camaro's supercharged V8 roared to life and the driver took off at a dangerously high rate of speed.
Straight. Oh, he probably crashed.
Dispatch, stand by 1 second, stand by.
Yep, he crashed. He crashed.
Dispatch, stand by, it's gonna be 41. We're trying to locate the vehicle now.
Keep going. You see the smoke?
Let's go.
Slow down. Right there.
Radio, hold traffic. 41.
The suspect crashed at the intersection and immediately bailed out. Deputies exited the patrol car and realized he wasn't in the vehicle. Then they spotted him running on foot and took off after him right away.
Right here? Radio, stand by. He's turning, it's okay.
The suspect surrendered and was arrested without further incident. He was placed in a patrol car and later taken into custody, bringing the chase to an end. He now faces charges including theft of a motor vehicle, felony fleeing and eluding, reckless driving, and resisting arrest.
From high-speed interstate races to desperate back road escapes, these pursuits show the razor-thin line between control and chaos. Tactical patience, coordinated communication, and precise intervention ended each chase before it became something worse. If you respect real-world pursuit breakdowns like this, drop your thoughts below, hit like, and subscribe for more high-risk analysis from the front lines.